UndergroundHipHop.com, Super Rockin' DJ on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, when Paul Wall said, I got the internet going nuts, I think he tailored it exactly to this artist to the left of me. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to J Electronica. Thank you for being on UndergroundHipHop.com.
Thank you for having me, family. It's a pleasure and an honor.
Now, before we address anything, please explain to us what's going on right here.
Well, this is nothing but a staff. It represents royalty, it represents rulership, and that's what we're here for. Royalty and rulership, leadership. Let's go into the next phase of life. It's time for change, you know what I'm saying?
All right, now let's talk about it. Obviously, for a new artist who, as far as the rest of the world is, a new artist, okay, that's some strong words. Leadership. I mean, how do you feel that you can come out and proclaim leadership when you're just out the gate? I mean, that's some strong words.
Hey, I mean, look, I got ears, I hear the records. I'm that dude. Right. I mean, not to be arrogant, I mean, we all leaders. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way we're gonna bring about change. If we stop looking for a one leader to lead us all, and we start tuning into the leader inside of self, we pick up our own staff and carry our own cross, right, then that's how we move. It's not about me being arrogant. I'm a leader over all of these cats, although I will melt your face with the rhymes if you try me.
Now, let's talk about it, and we're gonna get into what you're doing lately and all that. But for the new jacks that don't know, here's this cat, proclaiming some crazy shit. What's J Electronica's come up? What are the dues that you have paid to be at Rock the Bells? I mean, the premiere tour.
I mean, you know, I always like to compare myself to a duck because, you know, when you look at the duck on the lake, he's just out there chilling. The sun is on his back, he ain't wet, or none of that. But if you take the camera below the water, his legs is moving, constantly moving. Right. So that's what the process has been for me for a long time. I just was on top of the water, looked like I had been relaxing, but Greyhound here, Greyhound there, sleeping on the couch, in the studio here, building relationships here was the work that was going on under the water, and now you're starting to see the ripples come. Right. Yes, sir. So Rock the Bells, Jones experience, is just the ripples that you're starting to see manifested from the work that's been going on underground.
Right. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Of course, everybody knows you're affiliated with Erykah Badu.
Yes,
let me ask you this: do you think it's a positive, or do you think it's a negative that you know, everybody says, oh, Erykah Badu, and they start talking about the fashion and the men that she's involved with? Do you think that's something that benefits you, or something that's a distraction?
Well, I mean, it can't be nothing but a positive, because when you associate yourself with a positive person and positive things, it's only going to produce positivity. I mean, you're always going to have those that have idle minds that focus on negative things, or always try to seek what they can out of it to bring controversy, but we don't concern ourselves with that. We only concern ourselves with the good and the positive, and we move forward on that. We're going to produce positive out of it, so it's a positive thing. Right. Yes, sir.
We're dealing with a very positive J Electronica.
I can get negative on you, though.
Now, of course, you were involved with J Dilla, the legendary. You got a couple of beats from him. Did you pass on any J Dilla beats?
No, you know what? I tell you what. I wish that I could get J Dilla's whole catalog and do an album on every song that he ever did, because that's one of the producers really that I listen to that I never heard a one-whack beat that I don't like. And a lot of times I hear, you know, he had beat CDs going around, and cats would get these beat CDs, be working on the album, and the album would come out and they would have one song. I'm like, I don't know what these guys is listening to pass over these joints. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. He passed ahead of his time, you know, God bless his dead. I wish I had a chance to work more with the brother, but, you know, I still stay flaming his joints. I feel good at home on them, so that's why I work on them.